How you going? It's raining. Oh, it's actually starting to rain pretty heavy. What do you reckon? I reckon I look like a skinned cat. And the bloke that did this, it was my normal barber shop, but different barber. Mate, that bloke's never trimmed a beard before. And I've lost my beard trimmer. He was trying to do it all fancy with like a trimmer and the comb and that. And I ended up saying to him, mate, just get the number 2 out and sort it out. But he didn't do that. So I had to come home and fix it up. Anyway, not going to work today. I'll show you why. Yep, it's been raining. Rained last night. I think we've probably only got a mil. I'll show you. I'll go for a dig in the dirt in a second. But so this is what we've got. It's pretty cold. Nice to have a fire last night. So yeah, that's the direction. Not that, sorry. This, try pan slowly. This direction is the direction it normally comes from if it hits me. It was super foggy this morning. It was awesome. I didn't get any footage of, yeah, don't know why. But let's go for a walk down. There's Grace. She stalled for like a day in her training, but now she's getting a lot better. A lot better. So that is happy days. Happy days. We'll get her there. Oh, it's just raining. Oh, you beautiful thing. You beautiful, beautiful thing. So I didn't end up watering this last night because, I don't know, I just didn't. Let's have a look. So you can see it's dry to there. We'll come back later today. I won't water it and we'll have a look. We'll see if it soaks in. So this sort of put a crimp in my plans. I'm definitely not going to work, but I'd still like to get some stuff done. Just give you an update on this. So the reason for this is not to plant a dragon fruit in. Maybe I said that, I'm not sure. It's to put that post in. All right, so it's concreted a little bit, but we don't have much depth. So I've concreted in a little bit. Smushy, scared himself. I've concreted in a little bit, but it's probably still not going to be strong enough. And it's not dry yet, so it's still moving a little bit. But yeah, we put the post in there. Smushy, move your big head, mate. Put the post in there, concrete that, and then I can plant the dragon fruit next to it. So I'll chop the bottom off that bucket down there, just the bottom, so the roots can grow out the bottom. And we'll have a bucket sitting next to this with that big tree branch poking out of it. And yeah, hopefully it'll be strong enough. And then I've got a little impact driver. It's a bit of a beast. It's a cheap one, but it's a beast. So might get into that rock just there, because I'm going to do the same on this side. The biggest, blackest spider you ever seen crawled out of the bottom of that thing. It was a monster. I don't know where it went, but scared the crap out of me. Let's see how we did. Take the guava out and close the top of it, and that's working perfectly. You can't see in there, but I had a peek and it's gone really, really well. It's been pretty cold, so it's surprising. So I originally started smashing this up with my smasher, but that didn't work that well. So then I went and got my crowbar and used the flat end of the crowbar. We call them crowbars in Australia. I think a lot of you guys might call them something else, but yeah, we call the little ones with the bends in them, and we call them jimmy bars. So that did a really good job. I'm not going to go any finer than that. I could, but that'll be fine. Going to mix it in, going to rake it in. Show you that in a sec, and I will show you this now. So I think I made it too tall, but that's okay. They flowered down, and this is what I was talking about. So I can't get that low here without a jackhammer. So what I've done is I've concreted that. That's got a flange on the bottom of it, and it acts like an anchor. And I'll fill this up with concrete as well. Now, I don't love using concrete, but this thing's already heavy. And when it gets some of the breezes or the wind that we get up here, it's going to get heavier. And then when we get the dragon fruit on it, it's going to get super heavy. So, yeah, we do our best. I think that will be strong enough, though. I think it will. I said this morning, I've got a little impact driver that I'm going to do the other side with, but not today. Not today. So, yeah, come back in a bit. We'll come back in a sec. Where Smushy's laying. Just going to biochar that, and that's probably about it for today. I'm also going to add this liquid. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse this bucket out. Now I know this has got a lot of potash in there and things like that, but don't care. It's also got a lot of Charlie Carp in there, so it's not gone off. It smells really nice, and yeah, that'll do it. that'll do it good. Okay, it's all washed out, all put in the bucket, and the bucket's gone onto here in a couple of different stints because I've raked it all in. And now I'd actually really like this to work. I am skeptical, but I would like it to work. It'd be cool. The one thing I don't love about it is the amount of work you've got to put into it. And so this is where my skepticality comes in. Well, is it worth the effort? Because that was the job, you know, smashing that up with the jimmy bar, with the crowbar. Anyway, what I do like about it straight away is that it changes the colour of the soil. So the soil's a lot darker. You might not be able to see it on here, but it is a lot darker, and pretty happy with that. I've given this end of the bed a good dose of Charlie Carp because the bucket that we poured on the other end had Charlie Carp in it. So I've given it about the same amount, roughly. And in the spirit of fairness, I've also decided to give this cherry tree some. All right. So I've mixed it all into the soil. I've given it some of the same bucket water. And the bucket water's smelling really good, really nice and fresh, just smelled like charcoal. It was surprisingly clear, actually. I thought it would be a lot blacker than it was. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. And again, I'd really like it to work, but we'll see what happens. Two more quick things. People say don't walk on your soil. I've been purposely walking on this soil. It's on a piece of undug soil. Now, I've been walking on that for 4 days. I've actually been jumping on it, trying to tread it down, and I can get my fingers in there, no worries. So I think if you've got healthy soil, you don't have to stress too much about walking on it, and you know, it makes life easier in the garden if you don't have to worry too much about where you're stepping. So that's sort of the theory that I run under. I am ahhing about putting pea straw on here. The reason I haven't so far is because I wanted to see what would sprout, but this is sterile, this soil. It's just been out in the sun so long, and the other lot's been under the weed mat for so long that it's sterile. So I don't know. I do want to grow grass here, so I probably won't. I just need to get some grass up and going. I might nick some out of here. And one last thing that I really like that we've done, and it was sort of by accident, is this is ryegrass. I've been reliably informed by the old man, and what I like about it is it, as a mulch goes, it doesn't seem to give slugs and snails a heap of protection. The sun can get in between it, the breeze can get in between it, and there's nowhere to really hide from. So compare it to something like that. There's loads and loads of places to hide, and we've got slug problems, guaranteed. But people say it looks a bit messy. I'm starting to think that as long as you know what you're looking for, and I guess your garden aesthetic suits it, that it doesn't look messy. It just looks green. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? So I really like it. Anyway, it's something that's going to continue. And I'd say we're probably going to have ryegrass out here. Just remember with this space, guys, the chickens are all going to be in here. So anything that comes in here has to be immune to these little dinosaurs. So I'd love to put comfrey in here, but I reckon it would last about 30 seconds, especially when we get more. Now, I don't know if I'm disappointed with this or not. I haven't made up my mind. Like, I really like it, but it's too tall, about 10 foot. But at the same time, that height makes it look cool as. Like, it makes it look really cool. And the other thing it does, it means I've got to find another really cool branch for that side, which that's okay. I'll keep an eye out. It is what it is for now. It's really tall. What do you guys think? Should I shorten it? Like, shorten it, I change what it looks like. I really like how it bends over the path like that. And it might be good that it's tall because then you're not going to get hit with the spikes and stuff like that. And maybe we could just reach up and grab it, or stand on a crate and grab it. Not sure. All right. That is it today. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make movies for the next couple of days because I didn't go to work and going to have to catch up. So it's going to be pretty busy. But I'll try and get something out if I can. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments about those questions. They're all welcome. All right, guys. You have a wonderful day. Have a lekker week. I'll speak to you soon. Bye now.